Imagine, guys, waking up to the news that your favorite store shelves are empty, or a massive car factory grinds to a halt, all because a bunch of teenage hackers decided to play God with their systems. It's happening right now as we speak. From UK shopping icons to luxury auto powerhouses, cyber thugs are crippling billion-dollar empires. But what if I told you there's revolutionary tech that's about to make these attacks obsolete? Stick around. This could save your portfolio millions. Let's dive into it. Hey everyone, it's your boy Domenico, the finance starter who's all about spotting the next big wins in tech and crypto. If you're here, you're probably like me, tired of seeing headlines about massive hacks draining companies dry. Today, guys, we're talking about a game changer, a decentralized powerhouse called ICP that's flipping the script on cybersecurity. No more centralized weak spots letting hackers waltz in and demand ransoms. We're breaking down why this matters now with real stories that have you on the edge of your seat. If you're invested in retail, auto, or any mission critical business, this video is your wake up call. Hit that like button if you're ready to level up your knowledge and subscribe for more insider scoops. Let's dig into the chaos. So, picture this, it's a normal day at a massive UK retailer. Think bustling stores, online orders flying in and out. Boom, out of nowhere, their entire system crashes. Registers freeze, websites go dark, customers bail. This isn't fiction, guys. It hit giants like Marks and Spencer early this year. Hackers from groups like Scattered Spider snuck through outdated centralized networks, encrypted everything, and held it hostage for millions. Fast forward a few months, and now it's the auto world's turn. Jaguar, yeah, Land Rover. You heard that right. Those sleek luxury rides. Their global assembly line screeched to a stop. Same culprits, a loose network of young cyberpunks blending scattered spider tactics, causing chaos. Production halted, supplies scrambling, losses piling up by the hour. But why does this keep happening? It's like leaving your front door open in a bad neighborhood. You know what's going to happen. These companies rely on old school IT setups. One big central brain controlling everything. Hackers find one crack and poof, the whole entire empire crumbles. In retail, that means lost sales during peak hours. In auto, it's just in time manufacturing derailed. Parts don't arrive, cars don't roll out, shareholders panic. And folks, this isn't slowing down. With AI powered attacks on the rise in 2025, cyber disruptions are costing trillions globally. It's costing the global economy 10.5 trillion a year, or around 12 to 30% of global GDP. And with AI booming, this figure is going to go parabolic. And there's only one solution to this, and it's an inevitable solution. But in the meantime, if you're holding stocks in these sectors, your portfolio is at risk. But here's a plot twist. This cycle ends today with tech that's built to fight back. All right, guys, let's break it down like I'm explaining it to you over a coffee, like we're buddies catching up. The hero is here, and it's the World Computer, ICP, Internet Computer Protocol. Think of it, my friend, as a blockchain on steroids, designed for real-world apps without the usual bottlenecks. Unlike your traditional systems, where everything's parked in one vulnerable server farm, ICP spreads your data and operations across a global network of independent nodes. It's like having an army of unbreakable fortresses instead of one flimsy castle. First off, decentralized hosting. Your apps live in canisters, smart contracts that run everywhere at once. No single point for hackers to target. If one node gets probed, the rest pick up the slack seamlessly. Remember MNS tools crashing? I do. On ICP, they'd keep bringing up their sales without a hitch. Next, immutable data. Every tweak to the system is crypto verified by consensus. Hackers leaking logs or screenshots? Useless junk without the network's stamp of approval. It's like guys trying to forge a dollar bill in a world where every printer checks itself, not getting away with it. And the uptime, that's bulletproof. Subnets, these are like, think about it, mini blockchains that replicate everything. One goes down, others surge forward. Recall GLR's lines freezing? I remember that. Not an ICP production. Would have hummed along? Sweet, no problems. And extortion, forget it, not happening. No central admins or VPN gateways for hackers to hijack. Ransomware loses its grip because no one's off switch to flip. So, you ransomware hackers, get a job. Plus, it's audit heaven. Built in transparency means regulators can trace everything in real time. No more months long investigating, dragging down stock prices, trying to figure out where the fuck it happened or why it happened, blah, blah, blah. So, for the advanced crowd out there, and I know you're listening, ICP is using sovereign software stacks, basically ditching cloud monopolies like AWS. It's Web3 at web speed, scalable, secure, and sovereign. For the beginners listening, imagine your phone's data not stored in one company's vault, but scattered safely worldwide. That's the power. And that power, only the ICP can do that. Now you're probably thinking, cool story, but what do I do all this crap? How's it important to me? It's definitely very important. And it's going to be a wake up call to everyone that uses tech. And here's your playbook, step by step. One, audit your investments. If you're in retail or auto stocks, check if they're exploring decentralized tech. Companies ignore this. Only a matter of time will be massive red flags, and it'll be definitely time to diversify because the technology is at risk. Two, dive into ICP yourself. Start building on it. That you can build it with Caffeine Eye. That's coming on board in mid-October. Start using it. It's very user-friendly. Create a wallet. You build and use the ecosystem. Have a feel that it's seamless to use. It's just like using the Web 2, but with the Web 3 security. Three, push for adoption. If you run a business, pitch ICP to your IT team. For investors, join communities on Discord or X to spot early projects. Pro tip, look for integrated supply chains. That's where the 10x, the massive multiples are hiding. Four, stay vigilant. Remember, follow cyber news. Knowledge is your shield. This isn't hype, it's actionable gold. Implementing even one step could protect your assets from the next big breach. Guys, think about it. This is huge. ICP isn't just tech, it's a future of unbreakable businesses. Retailers staying open during hacks, auto giants churning out cars non-stop. That's millions saved and stock soaring. We're talking about resilient digital empires that laugh at hackers. Hackers will need to get a job. If this fired you up like it has to me, smash that like button. Let's get this to 10k likes. I know it's a far fetch, but the world needs to know this. Drop a comment. What's your biggest cyber fear? I have many, trust me. I've been through this, I've experienced it firsthand. And this is how ICP fixes it. Subscribe now, hit the bell, share this with a friend, as I'm always going to be diving into the ICP ecosystem to educate you as much as I can. Stay decentralized. Let's build this wealth together, and we're in this together. You know why? Because centralized systems are yesterday's vulnerability. They're easy prey for cyber wars. This affects everyone, you know, from me, you, from the person next door. But with ICP's decentralized armor, your operations stay rock solid, profits flow interrupted, and hackers, they starve. The cycle of disruption ends here. There's a lot of capital that's gone to waste. You know what I mean? And ICP saves that capital. Thanks for watching. Go make those moves. I'll see you in the next one. Do your research, stay secure, stay wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.